Are you ready for your next comedian? Alright, I need y'all to keep your energy high. Keep it going for the very funny Roberto Garcia.
Yo, keep it going for yourselves, guys. Shout out to the manual team, Terre Haute Brewing. How's everybody doing tonight? Like he said, my name is Roberto Garcia. One thing you might not notice just by looking at me, I'm a minority. I'm a stay-at-home dad. That's a dad joke. My preferred pronouns are trophy husband. Lately, I've been telling people I'm in youth management. Some people call me unemployed. I call those people assholes. And at the beginning of quarantine, I found out that my lifestyle was considered unessential. So transitioning into quarantine, it wasn't that hard. I just had to stop doing comedy. And that was pretty easy because comedians aren't your friends. Comedians are horrible people. Everybody you're gonna see tonight are horrible people. And I learned that the first time I wore a mask to the store. How come nobody told me my breath smelled like tonsil stones and bong water? That wasn't very cool of you guys. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? You guys checking in on your friends? I got a buddy of mine who went super religious at the beginning of quarantine. COVID, it's the end of times, you know? Not a super religious guy, and every time I talked to him, it kind of turned into a half-an-hour sermon. So I kind of stopped answering his phone calls and his text messages and his direct messages. I guess you could say I holy ghosted him. Anybody married in here? Anybody married? No? Yeah, okay, back there, yeah, okay. How about, anybody a little thinner when they got married? Let's all be honest, yeah? My brother was super thin when he got married, and now he's almost my size, and I think that's pretty selfless of him, you know what I mean? To allow his wife to make love to so many different men throughout the years, and still be loyal to the same guy. That is selfless. Anybody in any mixed relationships, mixed marriages? Just me? Okay, I'm married to a white woman. My wife is so white. How white is she? No, my wife is so white. We were driving into town today. She saw the Holocaust Museum and goes, "Oh, that looks fun." Oh, geez. No, but I'm the first brown guy in my wife's family, and they're trying. I notice mostly when they're trying when I get presents in the mail. My grandmother-in-law. She's a beautiful lady. She's a little old-fashioned. She's the type of woman who might say it's a little dark in here to describe the demographic of an establishment. And recently I got a tortilla blanket in the mail. I mean, it's not big enough to cover up my grande Mexican ass, but I've been rolling up biracial burritos all day at home, me and the boys. My mother-in-law, I really lucked out with my mother-in-law. I love my mother-in-law, she's a great woman. For Father's Day recently, I got a t-shirt that said, "Not your average son-in-law." It's a little chips and dip on there. And I keep thinking to myself, if they're so damn woke, how come my wife doesn't have an I'm a tamale shirt? Because she's the one getting stuffed by a Mexican all the time. I was at an open mic recently, and another brown dude said that he was dating a white lady, and she is a vet. She had more money than him. And they've been together for a while, and that they had all these birds. They live together. They got these birds. And when she gets upset, she got like 7 birds, and she grabs them and she sniffs them. Yeah, that's what I said too. I'm like, what? I said to myself, you know what? If she's not sniffing that brown bird in your pants, buddy, that's our money. Like, you earned it, buddy. You earned it. Stick around. Oh, boy. Speaking of, mask mandates lifted up, me and the wife, we went out to one of those hipster breweries in Indianapolis. Caught a little bit of a buzz. Accidentally walked into the women's bathroom. It just had a W on the door. I thought it stood for wieners. I guess they're not as hip as I thought they were. And I know what you're thinking, Roberto, what did the M stand for? I don't know, guys. It's 2022, maybe medieval times. Women can piss on their shoes at the urinals like the rest of us wieners. Speaking of being woke as fuck, I just watched the movie White Chicks for the first time in a while. When's the last time you guys watched that movie? You think they could do that now? You know, you think you get some brothers and do that now? And by brothers, I mean Wayne's brothers, of course. What about back then? You know what I mean? You think they could do that with a couple famous guys, do like a black chicks? You know, famous white dudes like John C. Reilly, Will Ferrell. You know what I mean? And because it's about black women, it couldn't just be black chicks. It'd have to be like black bitches or black hoes or, you know, black chicks. Black chicks would work, you know? Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly. Do we just become sisters? Yup. Coming summer 2005. Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly, black chicks. Okay. You can really hear John C. Reilly saying that. Oh boy. All right, how's everybody's quarantine going? Everybody got enough things to worry about during quarantine? A lot of people worried about gaining weight. I've been telling people, I've been hearing a lot of things about the quarantine 15. I've been telling people I gained a quarantine. Yeah. You know, now I know I'll never be thin. I realized this. I realized I'll never be thin when I started wanting people to get the vaccine so that the food samples would come back at the store. You know, like a little pre-dinner. Little before lunchtime, you know what I mean? No, but I got my super back. Before COVID hit, I lost a little bit of weight and I'd moved down to medically morbidly obese. But now that I gained the weight back, I'm back to medically super morbidly obese. Give it to me. That's right, guys. Yeah. Oh, fluffy. I got a fluffy for you right here, buddy. No, but I never had a complaint, you know, I've never taken a woman to ecstasy. And, you know, her regain her composure, look at me afterwards and say, you know, that was really nice. But you know what would have been the cherry on top? As if you weren't such a fat piece of shit. I haven't had that happen. And I just feel bad for my wife now, you know what I mean? Because she's one fucking a fat guy. And it's not like cute fat like Bert Kreischer or gain a little bit of weight for a movie role. It's like career fat. It's like Ron Jeremy now. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm Velcro shoes fat, okay? Like, it's disgusting. She's disgusting to me. Oh, boy. I feel like I'm officially fat now, though, guys. I feel like I'm officially fat because I'm getting text messages from fast food places. You might go to a concert, sign up to get something for free. You start getting random texts from Truth about how Julie's just as bad as smoking cigarettes. Maybe you sign up for some with your local radio station and you're getting stuff about local events. I feel like I'm officially fat now because I'm getting text messages at 3 a.m. from Sonic that just say, "You up?" Oh boy. Stay-at-home parents, what do we got going on? We got cartoons on the TV and we're scrolling through our devices, trying to read news, trying not to watch videos of people hurting themselves, getting stupider by the minute. Excuse me. Some news can be hard-hitting. Some news can be groundbreaking. Other news can hit close to home. I like to be an open book as a comedian. This is a pretty intimate crowd. So I'm just going to say this. I think I have small balls. Now here's the deal, okay? I've been reading a lot of science reports. And I've got two jobs, all right? Dealing with kids and looking hot. And I feel like I've been nailing them both, all right? And most recently, science reports conclude that good dads generally have small balls. Now, I don't have a reference to this. I like to think, it's literally my job to be a dad. And that can be a tough pill to swallow, unlike these balls. Stay-at-home parents, we got a lot of things going on. We got some side hustles. I'm actually a certified and licensed pharmacy technician. But, you know, I got a job at Taco Bell because why? No drug test. And they made me a manager after 8 days. That's the right response. And I think that's the right response because I look like a manager at Taco Bell. And that's when I quit, you know, and I jumped right into crypto. You know, and of course, it bombed, and I held on a little too long. But I would go bankrupt if I didn't have to see another video of Gary Vee haggling at a garage sale for the rest of my life. Jesus Christ, Gary Vee, get with it. Oh, guys, I'm gonna end it with this, guys. I'm gonna let you know about a little bit of discrimination that happened to me lately. I'm gonna let you, oh shit. Discrimination of, Mike from, okay, so, you know, stay-at-home parents, so mostly women, go figure, so I got some homegirls. We take our kids places. Recently for an anniversary, I decided I wanted to do something nice for my wife. I wanted to make her something from my hands. I decided I'm gonna make her a dress. So me and my homegirl, we take our kids to the Hobby Lobby, and I go there and I shop for the fabric and the thread. And we go up to the register, and I put down the fabric and the hot pink thread. And she looks me dead in the eyes and says, "Mom's doing some sewing?" Now I'm shook. This lady doesn't think I can sew? So I take a breath and respond. First of all, this isn't my wife. My wife's at work making me money. And secondly, Erin, E-R-Y-N, if you're gonna have a uniquely spelled unisex name, you better goddamn have an open mind too, you fucking bitch. Hey guys, my name's Roberto Garcia. You can find me at RobertoGarciaComedy online and all the socials. Give it up for Emilio, guys.